Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Still hasn't rained yet. They forecast rain, but they did forecast it later, maybe in the afternoon perhaps. See how we go with this. Yeah, the cyan toner will run out any moment. I don't know when, but it's on its way, so I'll probably have to change it or maybe do an open and close. It depends on what we're up to. And this is it. This is what we're photocopying, this interesting garment. It is supposed to be women's wear. Well, that's what it says on the label. And this is an interesting piece. It looks like a vest made out of meshy sort of material. We're interested in the back of it, so I'll just show you some of the rear of this garment. So got the back of it there, so just some of that up close. We're just going to place it on the glass. Probably doesn't have to be totally flat. It might give it a bit of character if it isn't. Yeah, looks interesting. Not quite what I'm after. I do have a bit of the stitching showing, which I don't want. I think the stitching's a bit from this side, so I'm just going to move it down a bit. Going to slant it further. Going to darken it much more. Just going to drop the dock feeder onto it. Just going to check to see if that's dark. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the colour in that is a lot better now. You can see more of it. Wondering if I'm going to maybe take this section here, maybe. I might do something else. I'm going to try and darken it further using this thing called the Dot Matrix Original, and maybe we could enlarge or maybe leave it. Yeah, that's come up looking a bit better. It's a lot darker now. So that was the earlier one, and this is the Dot Matrix version. Wondering where we're going to make this into a mirror image. Maybe that section there. So we're just going to remove this one. But yeah, it's going to be redonated. I found it dumped out the front of an op shop. You're not supposed to dump things apparently. but I want to make use of putting it back into the charity system instead of keeping it for myself. I can't afford to buy things from the op shop like I used to. I used to just go down there and just choose things. I can't pick and choose what's there anymore because I'm just not, the cost of living has gone up so much over the past year or so, and it's just costing me too much. And I'm trying to get on the 6 o'clock news, and I don't see any that they really care about my plight as an artist and as a person who's disabled and doesn't have much choice in life. I'm trying to make a life for myself. I'm trying to do something useful. I'm trying to focus on what I can do rather than what I can't do, which is really difficult when you haven't got much money. And that's come up looking really quite interesting. That has. Maybe more on the vertical. Maybe move it over a bit. But yeah, it's difficult trying to get your work out there on the 6 o'clock news, and you don't get the feeling, you get the feeling they're not cooperating, the news channels, they don't seem to care. Of course, Channel 9 is my pick, that's the one I want, and they don't seem to be doing anything rather useful in what I'm dealing with my case, as me as an artist, and trying to avoid concentrating on what I can't do, which really pisses me off, for having to keep taking into consideration the amount of disability that I have instead of thinking about what I can do but what I can't do. And I just get annoyed when Channel 9 want to play other artists who have already got success and they don't have the same challenges of ability that I've got, and it really just it just disappoints me to the point. And I'm not with my partner Luigi, and these people have probably got friends and family and a social network. I don't have that. I'm lonely. I'm a loner, not by choice but by necessity. I'm trying to get out there and I just get so frustrated. I just can't seem to get my word out, that no one seems to care who's got the power to make a difference. And I'm trying my hardest. It feels like I'm spinning my wheels, like I'm not going anywhere. And I try my best. I've been working on this campaign now for more than 10 years, and I still don't see any fucking use. I dropped off a whole bunch of discs to Channel 9 in, I think it was August 2022, if I remember correctly, or even earlier than that. Oh, I did drop off another bunch of discs there. I think that was it. I think that was back in 2021. I dropped off a whole bunch of discs and I haven't seen anything go up there. So I'm really disappointed, folks. Really miffed. Just totally miffed, if to say the least, folks. Okay, this is an interesting piece. Yeah, okay, well, that's come up looking better than I thought. I think we can now call this demo quits.